I recently purchased these KAQ battery powered fairy lights, and I want to kind of give you some of the measurements on those. So the first thing I wanted to measure was giving you the distance between the first bulb and the little battery pack that it comes with. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to go here, and we're looking at about 11.5 inches or so from the bulb to the to the battery pack. Now I want to measure between each bulb just to kind of give you a general idea what exactly you are looking at in regards to length on that. So that's going to be, looks like right at 4 inches. So that's going to be between each of these bulbs. Now at the end, there actually is nothing to measure, as the end of the wire is actually going to be a bulb. So that is how it ends up. So there's no additional wire afterwards on these battery powered fairy lights. Now let me go ahead and unroll this, and then I'll give you the full measurement of the lights and then add on the 11.5 inches at the end also. All right, so my total length from bulb to bulb is actually going to be 19. I only had a 10-foot tape measure, so it did take me doing a couple of ones, but it's going to be 19 foot from end bulb to here. And then you've got from this bulb into the end of the box. So that's going to give you another about 2 foot, right? Because that was just from this bulb here. So it's going to give you about another 2 foot or so onto there. So you're going to have like 21 foot in total if you go all the way from the end of here to the end of your wire. Now, it could be a little bit longer than that, and I just want to kind of show you why, right? So I'm going to go ahead and find one here. So what happens when you unravel this, if you aren't careful, you can see one right there. If you are not careful, you can get like little twists in this wire, because this is just going to be some little copper wire. So it's real easy to get twists in it if you are not careful with it when you are unrolling it from these little things. So you do want to make sure you are super careful with that, because that can seriously mess up the distance that you get, because it's real easy for this to fold on itself, to intertangle itself, or even just to kind of bend, right? So you can kind of see, here's another one where it's just kind of like corkscrewed almost. So you're going to get just a little bit extra if you uncorkscrew that wire. Also, if you're going to be using these, you really don't want it to be pinched like that. So that's going to be your distances on these Christmas lights.